Hello everyone and welcome back for some Magic the Gathering online gameplay. Today I have a very special treat for you. I am going to be playing the Vintage Masters Swiss Draft League, and Vintage Masters is probably the best draft set ever made, and most likely you have not played it because it is only available on Magic the Gathering Online. It has some of the best cards in Magic's history in it ever. You can open a channel, you can open a fast bond, you can open Ancestral Recall, you can open Mox Jet, Mox Opal, all the Moxen, and even the Grand Poobah of them all, Black Lotus. It is the best format ever. Vintage Cube might be a little bit more fun, but Vintage Cube is a cube. This is like actually a sealed set, kind of like any other set, like Ultimate Masters or Modern Masters, except this is Vintage Masters, and it is so much fun. There are a ton of different archetypes. There's Green-White Enchantments was always fun because there's a card called Armadillo Cloak that just is really gross. There's Red-White Goblins, there's Mono-Red Goblins, there's White Astral Slide, which you can mix with blue probably. There's new cards that they added, like Brago and Council's Judgment, that I think are from Conspiracy, but that's how they got them onto Magic Online, is through this set. Astral Slide like basically lets you cycle stuff and blink stuff. It's really, really, really fun. What else? There's like Green Ramp and tokens. There's Madness. Madness is really fun. There's like Blue-Black Madness and I think some Green Madness cards. Waterfront Bouncer, which is one of the best Madness enablers. It basically lets you bounce a creature for discarding a card. It's one of my favorite formats. I think my two favorite formats are Khans of Tarkir and Vintage Masters Draft. In fact, at one point I was the second best Vintage Masters drafter in the world. They did like a giant tournament, and you played a bunch of rounds, and then it cut to the top 64, and then you played to get number 1. And I lost in the finals. So I got second place, and I won 32 packs of Vintage Masters. It was awesome. I had a super sweet deck. I can't remember, because I had a lot of sweet decks playing this format. It was either Red Goblins, or it was Blue-White Blink. Astral Slide Brago. I can't remember. But it was awesome. I played all Saturday and just kept winning and kept winning and kept winning. And eventually I lost in the finals. But I got 32 packs. And so then I had like so many packs that I drafted Vintage Masters the rest of the time it was available. Because basically you could use 3 packs and pay the extra couple tickets to enter. And I had tons of packs. I had such a blast drafting this. There's a ton of fun strategies, a ton of iconic cards. I'm talking myself up a lot, so don't expect great things. It's been several years since I've played Vintage Masters. And some of these people, I mean, look, 18 trophies. Alpha Frog has been playing the crap out of this. This is the first time I've played this in years. Numat, my favorite streamer, has 4 wins. Good for them. I am down here at 0. I have 0. There's a lot of people with 4, 5, 6 wins. Hopefully we'll get 1 today. That'd be really cool. Oh, Yawgmoth's Will. One of the best Storm cards ever. But we're not likely to play Storm. Alright, let's get down to serious business. Dark Hatchling. Destroy a target creature 3/3 flying black. Mm. Dark Hatchling is very good. Lose 4 life. So I think Wild Mongrel is a good Madness card, or Dark Hatchling is a good black card. This is very hard. I'm gonna take Mongrel, and we'll see what happens. Brain Freeze, we could play Superstorm. Death Buzzard isn't bad. Nature's Lore is another green card. Three mana colorless fight card. Mesmeric Fiend is good if we want to be black. Krosan Vorine is very good if we end up in the enchantment deck. Pillaging Horde can be very good. Battle Screech is insane if you're in the white deck. Fyndhorn Elves is very good in green. I like Battle Screech. I like Fyndhorn Elves. Let's take Fyndhorn. Sylvan Library. Alright. Ooh. Elephant Guide. Let's take Sylvan Library. It's a way to draw cards as green, which is super rare. This kills flyers and cycles. That's very good. Soltari Trooper has Shadow, and it's basically a 2/2 damage. Let's take Soltari Trooper and try to get into this enchantment deck. Yeah, 2/2 that you can play as an enchantment or as a combat trick. I'll take that. Now things could change. We are not locked into white at all. We're not even really locked into green. Okay, this is a 1/2 enchantment, and when it's put in the battlefield, you get it back to your hand. So, Brilliant Halo is good. Chroma's Blessing is decent. Waterfront Bouncer, though, is the truth. It is the best Madness enabler in blue. So we might just be playing Madness now. We'll take Shelter, because Shelter draws a card and protects your creature if we end up in white. Because it's still between white and blue here. You have to kind of recalibrate. This set isn't the same, so it's like a 4 mana +3/+3 draw a card. Is that good? In this set, it is pretty good. Temporal Fissure is pretty baller. Storm. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. If you storm off with this, you can return all their lands to their hand. It's really fun to do. Let's take the Aven. We'll take... This is a weird white Madness card. Let's take Radiant Judgment. I really don't know if we're going to be blue or white. Elephant Guide is very good. It makes your creature +3/+3, and then when the creature dies, you get a 3/3 green token. So it kind of removes the 2-for-1 that you get with black and white all the time. Now, if we are in the enchantment deck, we often have a beefy creature, so Provoke is very good. You draw a card and kill one of their creatures. It's basically a kill card. We'll take the Triangle of War. I don't know if we'll actually play it. And Brilliant Halo Wield. Okay, so we are set for the white. If we open like Armadillo Cloak, we'll be very happy. Ooh. Mana Vault. Let's make sure Mana Vault isn't worth a bunch of money. It's worth $2. Is that worth going for? It's worth going for anyway. I mean, it ramps us 2 mana on turn 1. Yeah, we should definitely take mana. I don't even know why I was looking. Let's take Mana Vault. Passing a lot of green cards, but they'll come back. Skull Clamp. Whoa. Is Skull Clamp worth money? Skull Clamp. Oh. Skull Clamp. That didn't work. Skull Clamp. $1. No. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think Dream Pod Druid might be better because it fits the enchantment theme. I like Skull Clamp a lot, though. And Skull Clamp goes really good with Dream Pod Druid. We're taking the Skull Clamp. I want to have fun. Okay, so we can take Fyndhorn or Kong Ming Sleeping Dragon. Or a 5/5 with Fading 3. Mistmoon Griffin is a 2-for-1. Let's take Mistmoon. I think we're going white. Take the Simian. Nah. Let's seek Nature's Lore. Noble Templar is very good. Ooh, Grasslands is fixing. I like Gustcloak Harrier. It's basically like a creature that can't get blown out by combat tricks. But Grasslands will filter or smooth out our deck. Desert Twister, destroy target permanent. That's brutal. Let's play Elephant Guide instead. Cross and Tusker ramps us and his top end. So let's... Ooh. No, we want Exile. Exile one of their creatures, no questions asked. Perfect. Aether Mutation is very good if we were going to splash. Otherwise, I think Armor of Thorns instead. We need more creatures. Jungle Worm is fine. Sudden Strength is good. Solitary Emissary is exactly the kind of creature we want to enchant. Phantom can be good. Take Seal of Cleansing for the sideboard. Phantom for the sideboard. Tribute for the sideboard. Oath of Druids. Damn, son. Is that worth money? Probably not. It's very fun to play in Vintage, but not enough people play Vintage. Yeah, we're looking at Vintage Masters, 78 cents. We don't have the deck for it. So we would prefer to have Krosan Vorine or a Soltari Emissary. Which one to take? We really want Armadillo Cloak. Please, can we get Armadillo Cloak? We didn't. We get Afterlife, which kills one of their creatures and gives them a 1/1. Survival of the Fittest is interesting. Do we want Radiant Archangel or Survival of the Fittest? I think Radiant Archangel. I'm not super confident in this deck. Provoke, prevent the damage that would be dealt. I mean, this is the right 1-drop for this deck. Let's take another 3/6 Vigilance. I think when we have cards like Mana Vault, we want to take a couple big mana cards that can do some decent damage. Radiant Judgment or Soltari Emissary. Let's take another Soltari Emissary. Take out a Phantom Nomad. We're gonna have to cut down our deck. I'm not looking forward to that. I should have taken Basking Root. Chroma's Blessing is very good. I could take Mist Moon Griffin again. I'll take Claws in case we play a Flyers deck. Take another creature, I guess. Yeah, the white green enchantment deck really needs Armadillo Cloak. And I did not get that. I guess I'll take in case I play a really beastly deck. I will play a Cycle Land, I guess. Soltari's Faithful is a 1/4, but it's really only good against the Goblin deck, so I don't even think I want one for sideboard. Yeah, I'm not super stoked on this deck, but it's not the worst. I guess a Jungle Worm. That's useful if we play against like a Storm matchup. Alright, so we can take out a Nature's Lore, take out one Noble Templar, so you get one Mistmoon Griffin, and then add these 3 in. Basic lands, suggest, add 1 extra forest. We still need to take out a card. Let's take out an Emissary and add 1 more forest and call it good. We'll see how we do. This is, it's something. This is not 100. Sometimes when I draft this format, or used to draft this format, I would just have a deck and I would go, oh yeah, that's the stuff. This got wins written all over it. This one, not so much. But we're very powerful archetypes. You just put an Elephant Guide on a shadow creature, you win in 4 turns. So we very well could just crush. Just depends on what we're against and how well AK Jet 6 can play. I lost the die roll. I assume they'll play first, which is fine. Yeah. This is slow, but we'll keep, I guess. Uh-oh, some sort of spells deck. I'd really like to draw a good creature now. Brainstorm. Hopefully they're brainstormed locked, which is when you don't have a land and you use brainstorm and you still didn't have a land, so you know you're not going to have a land for 3 turns. Yeah, I guess we can do this all day. Uh-oh, a 3/3 with conditional shadow. That's fine. Take a plains because we don't want to draw. Oh, perfect. You can play this instead of Mistmoon Griffin. Does Provoke untap their creatures? I don't know. Are they going to kindle my... Oh, they didn't. We're gonna kill the sorcerer. Yeah, because I think the sorcerer is gonna let them do way worse stuff. We're gonna hold up shelter to stop them from killing it. Right, swing in for 9. Yeah, and so now we give it protection from blue. And if they do kill this somehow, it'll give me 2 elephants. Now if they bounce it next turn, I'll still be hurting, but I can play some of my other cards, so it'll still be good. They just concede? That is awesome. Alright. You've seen the power of my deck. Which is play big boys. Play a creature and throw the elephant armor on it. See if we can do it again. I am the number 2 Vintage Master Drafter after all. But that was a long time ago. And this is not a number 2 Vintage Master deck at all. Keep. We're going to have a turn 2 Soltari Trooper, which is one of the best cards to start suiting up with armor because it has shadow. I mean, they can just kindle it if they have kindle, but it's just a possibility we have to risk, I guess. Is there a counterspell like that? Oh, Mountain Cycling. Okay. I was like, is there like a 2-mana Force Spike that I don't remember? I know there's a 3-mana Circular Logic. Let's just attack. I have a feeling they have a bounce spell in hand, but I don't know. We'll play our 2/2. They're gonna Circular Logic that. Ooh, Frantic Search. I don't know if they discard Circular Logic. Can they cast it with the Madness off of the untapping 3 lands? I'm not sure. I just don't know how that interaction plays out. And they discarded Deep Anal and Mountain. Deep Anal is pretty good if you pay 1 and a blue and 3 life, you get to draw 2 cards. Power Sink, okay. No, they countered my Witness, that's fine. Kindle. Oh, they did the Deep Anal. Now Kindle? Please don't have Kindle. Kiravex Torch. Okay. Now we don't have creatures to play. Which really burns my buns, but hopefully we can get another creature out. Oh, Killer Whale. Dang, dude. Playing Sylvan's Library and never looking back. Yes, the Killer Whale will get to attack us, but we'll exile it next turn and gain 5 life, so I'm not worried. Dang. They can do that instead of me exiling it, I guess. Okay, I want Mistmoon Griffin. And if they kill it, then I get my Soltari Trooper back. Seems pretty good. Yuck. Alright, I guess let's try this again. It's the exact same cards. And we'll just run it back. Do they got another spell they want to cast on it? Prophetic Bolt. Okay, and they're targeting me? Dang. How could they be so cold? Thalakos Drifters. Alright, let's do this and get the Trooper. Alright, let's put back... Let's put back these two. And we're gonna exile the whale next turn. They could have discarded a card to block. They did not. Now they can sacrifice the whale to kill our Soltari Trooper. I suggest I think that's what they will do, but I can't really do anything about it. Yeah, I know. Ooh, they did it. They decided to deal the damage to us. That's interesting. Deal 4 to get him to 9. And then next turn I can deal 6. And Elephant Guide makes 9. Okay. So let's do that. And hope they don't just kill us. Well... no, that doesn't work. Because next turn they can just discard a card to make that have shadow and kill me. Well, we'll see if they see that line. They probably will. But what are you going to do? And sack and kill. All right. So I think we're good. Run it back. Third time's the charm. This time we go first. Weird the captain, no. Yeah, this'll do. Alright, we're gonna attack first and then Elephant Guide. The reason we did that is in case they had Kindle. And they had it anyway, but we had to try to draw it out. Alright, they kill our trooper. It's just the way of the road, bubs. They have 7 cards, we have 1 card. It's not great. Alright, Pillaging Horde. They discard a mountain. Okay. We have lots of kill spells for this. Let's see, if they want to trade, I will, and I get a 3/3 elephant. And we'll play Skull Clamp on it. Next turn. Flowstone Hellion. Wow. Now that's a card. I will block. We want to pay 4 life for the grasslands, because grasslands will let us shuffle bad cards that our Sylvan library lets us filter. Okay, so they kill our Mistborn Griffin, and we're going to get back Emissary. It's not as good as if we were going to get back, you know, something bigger, but it's what we get. Get what you get. You get what you need. Alright, so we will put on top, put on top. Get a plains, I guess. Attack for 2. Equip for 1 to kill it, but we draw 2 cards. Play a Fyndhorn. I don't need more mana, so we will kill it again. Draw 2 cards. And yeah, we've got some major cards to play next turn. Skull Clamp is freaking sick. That's playing with power, baby. I know it's not real power, it's not one of the power 7, but drawing 4 cards last turn for 2 mana was pretty awesome. Put on top. Put on top. We're going to play Mongrel. Prophetic Bolt deals 4 damage. Yeah. Okay. They killed it. They killed it fair and square. You're going to attack for 2. You're going to play something this turn? Deep Anal. Okay. They draw. They're going to do it again. Flash it back. Of course. You can't just get deep analysis just once. You got to go twice. I have 7 mana in play. Put this on top. Put this on top. Now we got a 4/5 Vigilance that if it dies, I get 2 cards. They have 6 cards of their own though, so I better watch myself. They could just return it to my hand. I think that's what's going to happen. A mind reader. Except instead of to my hand, it went on top of my library. Even worse for me. Are they going to counter it this time? Oh, Frantic Search. Okay. I might be safe. Might not. Nope. They got me. Okay, they still only have a 2/2 in play though, so you can still do it. Pay 9. Yeah, not happening. And they cycle a cave. Okay. Ooh, Thalicos Drifters. That's not good for me. Need a creature. We're going to put Halo on top. And put Afterlife on top. And keep Step so that we can cycle Step and get through another card of our library. And we're going to have to Afterlife Thalicos Drifters to try to stay alive. This is why this deck really needs Armadillo Cloak. You can start gaining life. Oh, drawing so many cards off Deep Anal. It's so bad for us. Oh no. No creature. They've won. We needed a creature there. Okay, so we lost round 1. We got him in round 2, baby. Hopefully. What are the prizes for this? 2 wins gets us vintage boosters. So let's try to win the next two. I don't know if we'll be playing this again. I really like it. I'd be playing a bunch of this if it were Phantom, but it's not. And I'm going to be playing a ton next week because Wednesday Vintage Cube starts. And that might be the only thing better than Vintage Masters. It's kind of a shame they put like the two best things right next to each other. You know, if they did Kaladesh Cons of Tarkir Flashback, that would be the third cherry on the top. We'll play first. This is a decent hand. We just need to draw into some enchantments, which I'm sure we will. We're the enchantment deck. What else is there to draw? Captain Lottery Storm. I played against this exact same avatar, but it wasn't the same person. It wasn't Tarnog. Someone else. Ooh, what's better? Emissary or Mongrel? Let's go Mongrel. I should have done Emissary. Because I could have shadowed. Yes, play nothing. Yes. Play right into my hand. Let me aggro you out. Ooh, they got Olive Grixis. What are you going to do on turn 3? Anything of use? Or are you going to just bow down? Chain Lightning the Emissary. Okay. That's fine with me. What do they have? Mesmeric Fiend? Cycling. Okay. I'm fine with all of that. Alright, let's suit up our Mongrel and take it to Pound Town. Goblin Lackey. That's a name I've not heard in a while. Alright, let's swing in and get 2 cards. They don't block at all. Alright, let's play the 2/2 to block Lackey. I was expecting a block there. Alright, they're down to 11. I think they're in trouble. I don't think they even know how much trouble they're in. Yeah, attack me for 2. I don't care. What a 18. Ain't no thing. Interesting. No blocks. Play the trooper, I guess. And they go to 7. Can't block Lackey anymore, so that might be a problem, I guess. But not that much of a problem because we're going to take them down in life. The fledgling is just dealing damage to them constantly. Hulking Goblin, not scary. Can't block. Cycling. They're trying to get a goblin in hand, I think. Alright, so now I will play Armor of Thorns on Soltari Trooper. I'm going to attack with just Soltari Trooper because it'll do 4 damage and Fledgling Djinn will deal them another damage on their turn. They would block my Wild Mongrel. And in 2 turns they just die due to Fledgling Djinn, even if they can kill Soltari Trooper somehow. I should have switched Skull Clamp over. That was a mistake. They're gonna kill Wild Mongrel and give me 2 life? Okay. Or 2 cards. I thought maybe they'd kill their own Fledgling Djinn, which would be funny. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. They have to have a really good goblin to win. It's not gonna do it. We win. Okay. We are against goblins. Which makes me think like Moon Mist Griffin is good. So is Jungle. Well, Phantom Nomad over one of the Soltari emissaries. Try that. This is not a great hand. This is much better. Done. Look at that. Soltaris were so cool. Dauphine blood is Soltari wine. All the shadow creatures were just awesome. It's a cool idea. They exist on a separate plane from all other creatures, kind of, and can't be blocked or block other than shadow. It's a neat, fun mechanic. I'm sure some people didn't think so. Thought it was uninteractive, but I like it. I don't mind skull clamping my own trooper because Mist Moon Griffin will get it back eventually. Alright, we're at 18. That's fine. We'll do it now. Draw 2 cards. We'll get the Griffin out to deal damage soon. Oh, 4 damage. What am I gonna do? They're on 2 lands. So we should feel pretty good. Yeah, and we'll block the Djinn. No problem. Maybe I'll block the Goblin. No, I'll block the Djinn. It's a flyer. They could have damage to deal to the Griffin. They could kill the Griffin. Ooh, they got a 3rd land. It's good for them. We really are flooded. We don't need any more lands ever again. Ever. Ooh, Time Twister. Interesting. Now we each have 7 cards. And no cards in the graveyard. No, that's right. I'll take 4 damage then. Let's play the Angel. Let's get it bumping. I thought about playing Phantom Nomad with Skull Clamp, but or just Skull Clamping my Fyndhorn Elves. Boom, I've got a 5/5 Flying Vigilance. You have to deal with that, like, now. They get 7 cards. So it's very possible. But it's very possible they just play Goblin Warchief and have nothing else to do. Perfect. Now I have a creature in the card in the graveyard if they manage to kill Mistmoon Griffin. We got Phantom Nomad without the Skull Clamp. I thought about putting the Skull Clamp on it, but then when I remove a counter, it will die. So this is better. Another Fledgling Djinn, alright. Right, this way if they block the Griffin, I draw 2 cards and I get Fyndhorn Elves back from the dead. Alright, that was a fair trade. Now I hold up Radiant Judgment or the Cycling. If they have the giant demon or something, or some sort of crazy flyer, I can kill it. Oh, that's almost enough. Whoa. That is an insane card. It's awesome. Every turn you get to destroy a creature. And we're going to destroy it this turn, so we'll win still. But they're thinking about whether to go for it or not. They can't really go for it. They have 0 cards in hand. I'll just block. Alright. Cast. Oh, whoops. Let's get our forest here. Not many lands left in the deck, though. Alright, we attack in the air to win. Boom. We have beaten goblins. Alright, we're 1-1. Let's win the last match to win our packs. That would make my day. Like I said before, the white-green deck really wants Armadillo Cloak, and we did not get that card. It gives your creature +2/+2 lifelink, and I believe trample. We did not get that, but we got plenty of good cards. That's a really bad hand. This is better. We'll keep. Alright, looks like they want to split packs, which I'm fine with doing. This deck didn't turn out super great. He's negotiating a trade. I think we only get 2 for winning 2-0. I think. View prizes. Alright, I guess after all that, they were confused. They thought that I was, like, had a better record and they were going to try to get 2 packs from me and I would keep 4 packs. I think they were trying to be very nice and they thought that I had 2 wins already and that they only had 1 win, so that this way it would be better if we just split. I think they were trying to be nice. It just, it doesn't really work. It only really works if you're both at 2 wins. Then you can split. If you're both at 1 win, then splitting just doesn't quite make sense. I mean, you could split the 2 packs. Each person gets 1. You can play just a generic 2-2, I guess. Ooh, are they a storm deck? We're gonna kill that. And we drew a card. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. Ooh, a shadow creature. Dauthi Mercenary is awesome because it pumps so well. I'm gonna play our card there. Beetleback. Let's not play it this turn. We got Elephant Guide, perfect. We'll attack with those. Gonna provoke Beetleback Chief. And then they can trade 2 goblins for my 2/2 if they want. They have to block Beetleback too. Krosan Vorine. I'm really hoping they double pump this and we can Radiant Judgment it in a future turn. That would be really nice. I'm gonna kill that with the Vorine. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. They just want to I don't want to take 5 damage. Alright, we're gonna do that. If they want to trade, they can. I'll get an elephant out of it still. Hold the witness to block goblins and have Radiant Judgment to kill the Dauthi evil dude. That's fine. Okay, no blocks. Pump, okay. Pump, okay. Alright, let's kill it. In case they had a 2-mana spell they were saving, let's just kill it now. See, they did have flanking, it can't block. Should have paid. Alright, the Chain Lightning, my only blocker. It's not good. No, he won't pay. Oh, I should have paid land last turn. Big mistake. got us here. Good game. Okay. So they've got an interesting black-red deck. Phantom Nomad is good against these decks. And so is that, and we'll take out an Afterlife. Yeah. We can beat this. We can beat the Goblin Menace. Black-red, leave them dead. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dee da dee da dee da boom boom. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, we're playing. We're mulling. We're keeping. Yeah, this is pretty good. Play the Emissary. Wall of Diffusion, huh? Dang. A Shadow Wall. Well, now I can provoke the wall and attack with the others, so that's fine. Or I can kill the Nightscape Familiar. That's pretty good. I'll sacrifice the Emissary. Alright, plane cycling. 4 planes. Planes. And play a Nomad. And hold back to black for now. I really needed a land there, so Noble Templar had to get plane cycled. I could have played it off of the Mana Vault, but still. I mean, I couldn't have played it even that turn off the Mana Vault. Alright, let's try to kill these things. Oh, I didn't really... I forgot about flanking. I was an idiot. Dang. Ring of Gix is gonna be gross. Oh, they can use this turn. I still draw a card though. Alright. Dang. Ring of Gix is super good. That's a rare, right? Yeah. Oof. Getting spanked. That's fine. Tap away. Don't care. Going to Skull Clamp the Soltari. Draw 2 lands. Play a Griffin. And pass. I assume they're gonna just swing for 5 now. Oof. This is not good. I don't think I have a way out of this one. Nope. Did not have a way out. GG. And we lose. Well, I hope I was able to introduce you to the Vintage Masters format. You saw a couple of different archetypes. You didn't see my favorite, which is White, Blue, Blink. Although I do have a couple other favorites, like White, Red Goblins. There's a bunch of different archetypes in this, and the depth of the Vintage Masters format is what makes it so much fun to play. So stay tuned. I might play one or two more of these, but I'll definitely be playing the Vintage Masters, the Vintage Cube next week, and that is maybe even more fun than Vintage Masters. So stay tuned. We'll play again. I won't be getting crushed like this every time, but sometimes, you gotta take a little bit to shake the rust off. I had fun. We didn't quite hit the payoff cards we needed to in draft. We need to hit a couple of those premier enchantments. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Magic the Gathering Online gameplay. I love playing, and it's fun to record some of the sessions. Have a good day.